Hi, my name is Rija. I'm one of the old girls from the Haileybury Girls' School class of 2008. I'm currently studying and working as a junior doctor to become a paediatrician. I'm working with kids at the Royal Children's Hospital. I grew up in Thailand predominantly, but my background is Nepalese. My extended family are all still in Kathmandu and all over Nepal actually, but my parents were working all around Southeast Asia. So Dad was working in Cambodia and Mum was working in Thailand. And then we moved to Australia in 2006 and I started at Haileybury in October. Having to study and having to structure myself to study hard was something that was a conscious choice in year 10, 11 and 12 really. At the time, Melbourne University was actually changing from undergraduate medicine to a postgraduate course. So that meant that if I got a 99.9 or 99.95, I would get a guaranteed pathway into medicine. To receive that result, it was very emotional for my family and also for myself. To find out that when you do work so hard, you can achieve things that seem impossible at the time. I think it's very different being a medical student to actually being a doctor, and I think nothing quite prepares you for it. Actually having your own patients and actually seeing patients on the ward and seeing people really sick. Medicine doesn't just become a job, it becomes a lifestyle choice because it's so hard emotionally to separate work from all the other things. There's nothing that makes it easier because some situations are just hard and you need to be able to accept that and move on and, manage the next patient and the next patient. It's a very difficult time for my family during the earthquake a couple of years ago. Nepal still isn't the same because of what happened. We lost family and we lost houses and it was a horrible time. And I think that sense of helplessness being outside of the country, outside of your country, and knowing that a lot of your loved ones are there and not being able to help. When a lot of the things that you love about a country are destroyed so quickly, it was quite an overwhelming experience. Victorian Stand for Nepal was an organisation that was set up quite quickly by the non-resident Nepal Association here, and I was involved in terms of liaising to organise some medical supplies to be able to get that there during that acute period when Nepal and Kathmandu was recovering. So Crossing Borders is an organisation a few of my friends and I established when we were at university. It started off as a very small organisation of students, of medical students, who allowed other students at the university to work with refugees and asylum seekers in Victoria. And I think that's been one of my proudest accomplishments. I think the more awareness that you can create and the more you can realise that we're all the same and we're all people, and if you can get that message across to as many people as you can, I think it's trying to make a little bit of a positive in often what is a very negative area. I think the reason why I decided to become a doctor and why I've wanted to be part of the medical profession was just the fact that, I love people and I love talking to people and hearing their stories. And I think to be able to have those skills is quite a privilege, really. And I don't think you can be part of the medical profession if you didn't enjoy the aspect of patients getting better. I think particularly with children who do get, they come in and they look really sick and then the next day they're bouncing off the walls once they get the right treatment. That feeling is really rewarding, and to be able to hold parents and families' hands through that and to be able to support kids through that is why I do it. I'm really grateful to Haileybury and all of the opportunities that it provided me with. It was my first school and stepping stone, and it not just the academics but also the friendships and the relationships it provided, and it allowed me to really settle into a new country and meet lots of new people from lots of different backgrounds, and it really provided me with the rest of my life in Australia. My main advice would just be to really be in the moment and to really enjoy the moment, because you can do whatever you want to do. If you put your mind to it and you enjoy it, you can do anything.